Now let me show you how to create a div that will appear in the center position of the total screen. Okay, so to do so, say we'll have these two classes as we have had before. One is Raju and second is Raju 2. But what we will do now is, first of all, we'll delete this text from here. That is, this one is not required anymore now. And another thing that I'll need to do is I'll have to copy this one, this second div, and paste it inside the first div. Okay, now the thing is that to do this second div, actually we are going to make the Raju 2 class name div as center, and the first one will be like this. For the first div, we'll make it as 100% width, and height 100% is also not required, but still I'll make it at least of 400 and so. Okay, and then make it float left. And for the inner div that is named as Raju 2, right now it is looking like this one. Like, let me run this first. Run inside Firefox. And let me show you the output currently. Currently it is looking like this. The second div is at the right hand side, as I have mentioned it as float right. Now there is no such property as float center. To make it appear as center, what I need to do is I have to remove this float property. Instead of this, I have to use margin colon 0 space auto and then put in a semicolon. Okay, and now I'll just save it and go to Firefox and then refresh it. It has appeared as a center. Okay, now you get it. The way to make a div appear as center is this.
So it has to nest it inside.
Yeah, nested inside. Second thing is that you cannot use float left or right in this particular div that has been nested inside. And the last thing is you have to mention margin 0 auto. Then it will calculate the 50% of your total screen and it will make the margin as 50% position. So the div will appear in the center part. Okay, no matter whatever resolution you have, as I have mentioned it as percentage value, it will always be in center, no matter your screen is larger or no matter your screen is smaller. Like if I want to make your screen smaller now, like so, it will always be in the center part. Okay, so it's a very flexible stuff to do. Okay, so okay, now we are done with this part. Now, do you know what is the difference between height and mean height?
Can you write down?
Do you know what is the difference between mean height and height?
Height is the height of actual object.
Okay. Now what is mean height?
Mean height.
Mean height. MIN hyphen height. Do you know what this do?
No, that one. I never used that one.
Okay, you never use that one. So now I am going to teach you what is the difference between height and mean height. Now, should I do it here or should I make it another example? What will be good? Here will be fine. Okay. So now, if I mention height inside a div, like I have done in the Raju 2 div, okay, the thing that will happen, let me explain you. Like I have mentioned here a break. Okay. Now assume that I am going to copy this total text and paste it again and again inside this particular div, like so. Like paste, so many times. That might go beyond your div's 200 pixel. Okay. Now save it and check it. Check it yourself. Refresh it. See what happens. See, now the text has gone beyond your height of the div. right? But the
Yeah.
div is still remaining 200 pixel as you have mentioned its height as 200. That is a fixed value, right?
Yeah.
If you use height, the div cannot extend itself by his own. But
Okay.
if you use mean height, it will adjust itself according to the content.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now just go to the editor and mention mean height in the Raju2 class and let's see what happens. No, height and mean height cannot be used together. You have to use mean height instead of height. Just mention mean and a hyphen. Okay, now save it and check it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now you understand what is the difference between them?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is better to use mean height than using height.
Okay.
Okay, but okay, you can use height in those sections that you know the height will not increase in this part. Like you are showing an image in certain sections that is a square image, and you know that this image height will not increase, like a logo. A logo's height will not increase by itself. So you can mention the div heights in the logo container, but you
Okay.
cannot mention height in case of the text container because the text can increase. You never
Okay.
know. Okay, so that is the actual thing. Okay. So now mean height is also clear to you. Now do you know what is overflow hidden?
Overthrow.
Overflow,
Overflow.
OVERFLOW, flow, overflow hidden. You have used?
No.
Not used. Okay, now let's make it another example, okay, because that example cannot be explained here. So to do so, just create another example by copying that file and name it as overflow.